Hello my dear students, welcome once again to our online class. In our previous video, we have already discussed about coal and petroleum. Today in this class we are going to discuss about natural gas. So before going to discuss about natural gas, one of the most important question is here about petroleum. Let us first discuss about it. Why petroleum is called black gold? Many useful substances are obtained from petroleum and natural gas. These are termed as petrochemicals. These are used for manufacture of detergents, fibers like polyester, nylon, acrylic, etc., polythene and other man-made plastics. Hydrogen gas obtained from natural gas is used in the production of fertilizer, urea. Due to the great commercial importance, petroleum is also called black gold. So, petroleum is used for production of many important components, and due to its great commercial importance, petroleum is also called black gold. Many useful substances they are obtained from petroleum and natural gas. So these are called petrochemicals. These are used for the manufacture of detergents, fibers like polyester, nylon, acrylic, etc., polythene and other man-made plastics also. Hydrogen gas obtained, that is also from natural gas. So due to a great commercial importance, petroleum is also called black gold. Now come to the next topic, that is natural gas. Natural gas is very important fossil fuel because it is easy to transport through pipes. Natural gas is stored in very under high pressure as compressed natural gas (CNG). CNG used for power generation. It is now being used as a fuel for transport of vehicles because it is less polluting and it is a cleaner fuel. So natural gas, that is also important fossil fuel because it is very easy to transport through pipes. Natural gas that stored under high pressure and compressed as a compressed natural gas, that is called CNG. One of the most important short question arises here, that is what is the full form of CNG? That is compressed natural gas. CNG used for power generation. It is now being used as a fuel for transport of vehicles because it is less polluting fuel. It is also a cleaner fuel. The great advantages of CNG is that it can be used directly for burning in homes and factories when it can be supplied through pipes. Such network of pipelines exist in Vadodara, Gujarat, some part of Delhi and other places. So one of the most important topic, that is what are the advantages of CNG. The advantages of CNG is that it can be used directly for burning in homes and factories that can be supplied through pipelines. The network of pipelines exist that in Gujarat, a place that called Vadodara, and some parts of Delhi. Natural gas is also used as starting material for the manufacture of number of chemicals and fertilizers. India has vast reserves of natural gas. In our country, natural gas has been found in Tripura, Rajasthan, Maharashtra and in the Krishna Godavari Delta. One important question here, that can coal, petroleum and natural gas prepared in the laboratory from dead organisms? The answer is no. The formation of the fossil fuel, that is a very slow process, and the condition for the formation for conditions necessary for the formation of this fossil fuel cannot be created in the laboratory. This is the reason that coal, petroleum and natural gas that cannot be prepared in the laboratory from the dead organisms. Now come to the next topic of this chapter, that is some natural resources that are limited. You have studied in the beginning of the chapter that some natural resources are existable like fossil fuel, forest and minerals, etc. You know that coal and petroleum are fossil fuels. It is required the dead organisms of millions of years to get converted into these fuels. On the other hand, the known reserves of this will last only for a few hundred of years. Moreover, burning of these fuels is a major cause of air pollution. Their use is also linked to global warming. It is therefore necessary that we use these fuels only when absolutely necessary. This will result in better environment, smaller risk of global warming, and their availability for a longer period of time. So students, as we have already discussed in the starting of this chapter, that some natural resources that are existable like fossil fuel, forest and minerals. So coal and petroleum, these are fossil fuels, and these are obtained from the dead organisms and required millions of years to get converted these dead bodies into fuel. On the other hand, these reserves will last only for few years. But the burning of these fuels that cause a major cause of air pollution, and this also lead to global warming. These are the disadvantages of using fossil fuel. So it is therefore necessary that we use these fuels only when it is absolutely necessary. This will result a better environment, smaller risk of global warming, and the availability for a longer period of time. In India, the Petroleum Conservation Research Association (PCRA) advises people how to save petrol and diesel while traveling. Their tips are: number 1, drive at a constant and moderate speed as far as possible. 2, switch off the engine at traffic lights or at place where you have to wait. Number 3, ensure correct tire pressure. Number 4, ensure regular maintenance of the vehicle. So students, one of the most important question here, the PCRA, Petroleum Conservation Research Association, advise people how to save petrol. So what are the tips? Number 1, drive at a constant and moderate speed as far as possible. Number 2, switch off the engine at traffic lights at a place where you have to wait. Number 3, ensure correct tire pressure. Number 4, ensure regular maintenance of the vehicles. So my dear students, this is all about chapter 5, coal and petroleum. I hope you easily understood this chapter. In our next video, we will discuss the exercise. So students, that's all for today. Thank you.